Oh, good day. Sorry, I was just thinking about freedom. We're probably here for a vlog. Let's get into it. Hey guys, Katie from the K Show blog here, aka nobody does a 4th of July video quite like Katie from the K Show blog. And today's 4th of July video is going to be Overrated, Underrated, America edition. Now, first off, remember, this is all in good humor, and what do I know anyway? I'm just talking shit for about 10 minutes or so. But I have this list. You guys gave me a list of things to rate on Instagram stories. So thank you for your suggestions. And we're just going to get right into it. All right, first one I'm going to get into is Starbucks. Now I would say Starbucks probably like adequately rated. I don't think it's overrated, but I don't think it's underrated. It's not where you go to get like the fine cup of coffee. I'm not really a coffee drinker as such. So like I wouldn't know what that is anyway. But it's everywhere. You're never far from a Starbucks in America, which is pretty cool. It's super convenient. There's so many different drinks to try, so many different flavors, seasonal things, and then you always know what you're gonna get, like it's stable. So I think Starbucks is pretty cool and adequately rated. Number 2, Target. Possibly overrated. I mean, I don't love Target, but I don't hate it. But I think it's overhyped a little for like what they have. It's not incredible, but people kind of talk like it's incredible. Number 3, Walmart. I'm gonna go underrated for Walmart because so many people just act like it's the most terrible store in history. And I will say, it's an experience for sure. You wanna see Walmart after dark, that's even more of an experience. You elevate that level. But I think Walmart's like pretty cool. It's so cool how it's so huge. You can get everything you want in one lap of that store. You know, you've got homewares, you've got your chemist for your medicines and vitamins, and then you can get clothing and you can get groceries and you can get alcohol. Like everything is there, and it's just a one-stop shop for everything, and that's pretty cool. Prices are great, quality's like it's not amazing, but it's pretty good for what you're getting. I appreciate a good Walmart visit. Mornings. That's the key. Number 4 we have on the list is ranch dressing. I can't remember who suggested this one, but somebody suggested this one. And honestly, overrated, bro. Like, it's not that great. It's cool, but it's just a dressing. And like, people put it on the weirdest stuff like pizza. No. Ranch does not go on pizza, that's weird. So I think ranch is probably a bit overhyped. Not really in the ranch bandwagon. But if you love it, hey, keep doing it. Number 5, you already know the answer to this one. Big trucks, underrated. Those big redneck pickup trucks, so cool. So dang cool. So unnecessary. So over the top. Well, bad for the environment, probably. But like, so cool. Number 6, fast food. Someone sent this one in. Dude, I'm a lover of fast food. And if you like fast food, like you're in heaven in America because they have everything. So many different types, so many different chains, like specializing in different things. Like my favorite meal is like a cheeseburger and fries and chocolate milkshake. You can never not get one of those here. They're everywhere, and they add like all these cool toppings to the milkshakes. It's just on another level. So I'd say not at all healthy, not at all good for your body, but massively underrated. Also, the price. Right, number 7 on the list is currency. Massively overrated. I would rather be a tourist almost anywhere else in the world when it comes to currency. Just the coins don't make any sense. There's like 1-cent coins, which is just annoying. The notes are all the same color, and then you can't figure out which one you need first. So like when you're trying to pay for something, you have to get like all your cash out and then be counting it to find the one you want, and the one you want is always like at the end of the pile. So you're like, oh, 20, 10, 1, 1, 1, 1. Always have ones, and then yeah, it's just inconvenient. So I'm very glad they take card everywhere here because it's so much better than the money. Well, cash money, you know what I mean. Right, number 8, portion size. Whew. Massively underrated. Do you know what? One thing, like, you will not be hungry in America because the portion, and you don't pay like triple for this portion, but you just get a huge amount of food when you go literally anywhere to eat. Probably not like a super fancy restaurant, but like, do I look like the person that's going to super fancy restaurants? But pretty much anywhere else you're gonna get like a big portion of food. You are not gonna be hungry. If you can finish it, like good on you. But most of the time it's just like hard to even finish a meal here. So like portion sizes for the price you pay, just massively underrated. Number 9, imperial system. Stop it. Just don't. Overrated, man. Join the rest of us. I don't know what a mile is. Who needs that? Number 10, voting system. Massively underrated. I mean, I think I've said a lot of things are massively underrated, but voting, I just respect so much that you just get a choice whether you even want to vote or not. Like, that's cool. In Australia, we don't get a choice. We get a fine if we don't. So you're forced to go on your weekend, stand in a long line, and get all these pamphlets thrown at you, and then vote, you know? And if you don't really care about voting, then it's like just wasting your time. Probably better just pay the fine, really. But yeah, it's just like, I like having that freedom to choose, even though I personally don't have that freedom yet because like I'm not a citizen, but I like that people here get that freedom to make that choice. Number 11, toilet doors. Guys, this needs to be fixed. Like, when I am president, this is what I'm fixing. You don't need massive gaps in the toilet doors. I don't need to see the person while they're going to the toilet. This is public restrooms that I'm talking about, right? Like, they have this massive gap and you just like see right in most of the time. Like, you see more than you need to. That's overrated. You don't need that. Let's change that. Vote Katie for Prez. That's the first thing I'm fixing. Number 12, chicken fried steak. Underrated. Is it a chicken? Is it steak? Why is it fried? I don't know, but it's cool. The first time I got it, I really just ordered it because it sounded different and I had no idea if it was a chicken or a steak or like what was going on. It was a deep fried steak. Who deep fries a steak? And that's what you're thinking, but then you eat it and you're like, oh my God, this is crack. So chicken fried steak, I would say, is underrated. Just a quick reminder that in America, you can be anything and you can create things and make something of yourself. And if you want to support my channel, well, I'm trying to make a little something of myself here. I have this book. It's on Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description below. I traveled around the world to interview all sorts of people about what a day in their life was like working at the places that we save up and plan forever to go and visit. So places like the pyramids in Egypt, places like the Colosseum in Rome, like a tiny little guest house on a tiny island in Tonga. All these places, you can hear their stories, learn their lessons, and it's a great way to support this channel and support my little blog. Number 13, biscuits. Now, Aussies, you're thinking like biscuits, you know, like a cookie type thing. These are more like scones, savory scones. They put them with food. It's more crack. Like, I'm just sure that most of the food here is crack because it tastes so good and you get addicted so fast. But biscuits, pretty awesome to go with just about anything. Number 14, TV channels. Underrated, right? Like, there's so many channels. I don't even have a TV, right? And I haven't like at all since I've lived in America. But the few times we've had to like live in a hotel and had access to a TV, it blows my mind, man. They have so many channels, like just way too many channels. The choice is overwhelming. And then channels will just show like reruns of one show like all day. Like one time I was just turned it on, like every single day I turned it on no matter what time. It was NCIS. You know, it was just like an NCIS channel almost. Even though it wasn't actually a channel for NCIS, there's like run out of things to play, so just play the one show forever. I watched like all the seasons of Shark Tank when I was at living at the hotel when I moved here because like it was on every single day. So I'll say that's like pretty underrated. That's cool that there's so much choice in the TV and then you can like just watch a show for ages if you want to, if it's on. Number 15, we have brunch. Underrated. I think Americans do brunch like well, you know, like brunch is just really good here, you know, because you can always get like the pancakes. I'm a real lover of pancakes, so that's pretty cool. You can get them with your eggs and your bacon and like your hash browns and like whatever, like you get everything. Usually like super cheap drinks, and I'm a drinker. Like if I have one too many drinks, it means I had like 2 drinks. So I'm not a good candidate for brunch because like you'll just get messy too fast. But especially first thing in the morning. But it's just like such a fun experience, and like you can always like have so much food and drinks for not a huge price tag, you know, if you go to the average places. All right, number 16, nature. Massively underrated, like hugely underrated. There's so much diversity in America in a lot of different ways, but the nature and the landscapes is one of those ways. And it's just amazing. Like there's so many different landscapes to see and appreciate, and I've like only scratched the surface, but like it's so cool to me how you can go to another state and it will look like another country or like another world, you know, because just the diversity is just incredible. So that I would say massively underrated. Number 17, Joe Biden. Let's just not vote senior citizens for president anymore. Okay? Again, vote one, Katie. All right, just a few more. CVS, underrated. Walgreens, same thing, all underrated. It's just so cool that you're like going into what you think is a chemist to maybe fill a prescription or something, but then you can also like get a bottle of wine for the evening. You can grab a couple of groceries, pick up some makeup, like you just have everything there. And the price is insane, man. Like, dude, I just cringe at how much I used to have to pay for stuff because it was just so much more expensive in Australia. But like CVS is so cool. That novelty has not worn off for me. All right, slang. Yeah, I'd say probably like overrated, because I just feel like now, like I get why Americans always have this like fascination with the way we talk and our slang terms and like the words we use and stuff, because like Australians definitely take slang terminology like up a notch to a different level, and Americans, like I haven't encountered as much of that just yet. So I kind of get the obsession now, and yeah, I'd say their slang, I haven't heard anything too crazy or hilarious yet, but there's still time. Okay, last one. Pumpkins in sweets. Overrated. Just stop it. Stop it. A pumpkin is a vegetable. Vegetables go in salads, okay? Not in your coffee. It's weird, okay? What next? What are we gonna do next? A lettuce cappuccino? Stop. Pumpkins are a vegetable, okay? Let's keep them in the vegetable category. And let's put sweet potatoes back in that vegetable category as well. They don't belong in a pie. They belong as like a side dish for a roast lamb on a Sunday night or something like that. Like, let's just keep the vegetables where the vegetables go and the sweets where the sweets go, okay? Sweet potatoes, side dish for a roast. Chocolate, that can go in a pie. Apple, that can go in a pie. You know, let's keep the sweets and the vegetables separate. Right, so I feel like this video needs to end with a Stone Cold Steve Austin style toast to America, to the 4th of July. So we're gonna have to go outside for that because I have carpet. It's just not gonna work. Happy 4th of July, everyone. Like, how does Stone Cold do that? Because like none went in my mouth. For real though, have a good, happy and safe 4th of July, everyone. Hope it's a great one with your families. Don't forget to keep an eye on your dogs, you know, the fireworks and whatnot. And if you like this video, don't forget to tell YouTube to like the video by hitting that thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already for more videos. And I will see you next time. Bye.